Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers. Thanks for all your support, feedback, and comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thanks to all of my clients out there, both regular and new. You guys keep me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure. If any of you are interested in a personal private one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more information and contact details by either clicking on the description bar of all the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. Turnaround time is pretty good, as I do readings full-time 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. Although during the holiday season, the sooner booked, the better. And I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with me. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths in all the main areas of life. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. That's a good app for quick answers to the quick, easy, simple questions. But the more in-depth situations or the more complex situations, the more conventional readings I would recommend. Okay, so let's get right into this. This reading is for the air sign of Libra for the month of December 2018. General readings always resonate a little differently for everybody, so if you know your rising and moon sign, check those out as well for additional clarification. All right, Libra, let's see what the month of December has in store for you. Okay, Libra, we begin with the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands, followed by the Page of Pentacles. We have Judgment, followed by the Hierophant. And we have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Ten of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Six of Wands. It looks like some very difficult things have been ending or will be coming to an end, but in a beautiful way. You have two tens at the very end of the month. You have the Ten of Swords, which can be betrayal, heartache, heartbreak. I feel like whatever this incident, this specific incident stems, that there is a specific incident, a specific situation that this stems from, that was in the past, but the feelings and the energy and the consequences and dealing with it have been what you've been working through. And then it's clarified by the Ten of Cups, which is the happy home, the happily ever after card, things finally coming together in an emotionally beautiful and fulfilling and abundant way, particularly in regards to home and family life as well. So definitely things ending and coming to an achievement, which makes sense because your overall energy, Libra, is victory and triumph after a success, after a battle. This man went off to do something, slay a dragon, rescue a princess, fix a problem, get a new job, heal a broken relationship, whatever the challenge is. And he's riding back triumphantly and receiving praise too. It can be a card of public recognition, getting awards, bonuses, raises, public recognition of some kind. But because it's victory and triumph, you've overcome what it was that was the barrier, the struggle, or the challenge. So definitely looks like it was a very painful thing because of this Ten of Swords, but tens represent endings. You can see the sun is rising in the background, a new day is dawning, the animals are beginning to return to the scene, and it's time for him to stand up, or her, brush himself off and take advantage of this healing light, because whatever's happened is done. And then there's this culmination of happy home too, and this is all at the end of the month. Let me just pull one clarifying card for that Six of Wands, because I'm curious about this victory and triumph. What's that about? Another 10, a heavy heavy burden, maybe a long held one, coming to an end finally. That's the third 10. And then I pulled a card to clarify that, the Page of Cups, because of positively uplifting messages, messages of love or support, which makes sense because when we look at the beginning of the month, I am doing these in the last few days of November, time always being relative. We end November, beginning of the month, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So here is an offer or an opportunity, because this is what Knights represent. They're the bringers, the deliverers of the tarot. They can also represent the speed at which a situation moves. The Knight of Pentacles comes in with a very tangible offer or opportunity. This could be the job offer or opportunity. It could be a relationship offer and opportunity. It's solid, it's stable, it's secure. It leads towards stability. He's a little slower moving than the other three knights because he's governed by the element of earth, but solid, steady, reliable, step by step, he gets it there. So there's this tangible offer or opportunity, and it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of collaboration, of teamwork, of working together to achieve a common objective, a common goal, to build something together, paying attention to it, working together, compromising and negotiating, which is how working to achieve something happens. You give a little, you take a little, you agree on what needs to be achieved, and then you work together to achieve that. You pay attention to detail because you're collaborating on building something big and beautiful. You have a vision, and this talks about small positive manifestations and working together towards building that. So it looks like there is an offer or opportunity coming in at the end of November, beginning of December, Libra, to in a very real way work on building something as you move forward. And now again, this could be in job, work, career, coming in. Maybe you've been out of work, maybe you've been trying for a raise, promotion, or moving up, or a different career path or a career path. This could be in relationship as well, moving forward perhaps to heal what looks like it's been very difficult, even traumatic for some of you. There's an opportunity. It could be you offering that. It could be incoming, something coming in for you. Somebody making this very real and tangible opportunity to work together to build something towards your future. Now, next to that, we have another three. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles is a card about seeing smaller goals met on the way to achieving, building something together with somebody else or a group of people. The Three of Wands is very similar. It's seeing this, it's beginning to see the manifestations of your work paying off. You still have a big goal to achieve. You're waiting for the ships to come in, but the Three Wands represent work that you've put into that. So you're just beginning to see the manifestations of something you're working towards to the future. And clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, pages are just starting out. It's introductory, fresh, starting out energy, and it's earth energy here. So practical work energy, earth energy. The Page of Pentacles is just starting to come to an understanding, a deeper understanding and awareness. He's kind of at the beginning of that awareness of understanding the work that it actually takes to build this thing, what it's going to take in a practical way to make this actually work, and his part or her part in playing that. So it looks like for many of you, there's this very real, stable offer or opportunity coming in to work with somebody else to build something in the future, career, work, job, or a relationship. I feel kind of split down the middle here. And we have this nice progression next to it, and you start to see the manifestations of that in small ways, but hey, every step forward is a step forward, right? You're putting in the work, you're seeing that manifest, you're kind of getting a clue on what it's actually going to take. More work, you're at kind of the early part of the path, but definitely starting to see things pay off as you put that work in. Now, next to that, we have Judgment with the Hierophant. This is around the third week or so. Time, of course, being somewhat fluid, especially in general readings because there's so many of you watching. Judgment means being careful about what you do, what you choose, what you say, how you act, what you do, what you set into motion, because you'll be called to answer for it. Judgment, that's what it means to be judged. What does judgment really mean? What does it mean to be judged? It means that you will be called to answer for your actions. So particularly in the month of December, be careful about your choices, be careful about your decisions, be careful about your actions and your words, and how you, especially in regards to working with anybody else, whether it's in a personal relationship or job, work, career project, or with friends. Not paranoid, just be careful, because you're answerable for your actions, your decisions. And it's clarified by the Hierophant, which is a card of convention, tradition, stability, walking the prescribed path. It could even be cultural identity, large organizations, institutions, coming to a deeper understanding also, and awareness. The Hierophant can represent your understanding and awareness of who you are and how you're growing and evolving and learning from your mistakes and your trials and errors as well, kind of coming up, going the next step in your growth as a human being as well, which is interesting because it's right next to the Page of Pentacles, who's just starting to come to an understanding and awareness of that path, and understanding that it's really about what you set into motion, that we in a large degree, even though we're sheltered and umbrellaed by energies of God, Spirit, or angels and guides, they give us free will, and we are answerable to what we choose to do with that free will and the choices that we make. And I feel like you're really coming to an understanding of that now, at or towards, and in working with that with another human being. Both understanding the part that you had to play in whatever difficulties there were in the past and working through those, and the part and your responsibility of how you're an integral part of building this thing moving forward, what your role and your jobs and your responsibilities are. It's very similar to, I think, what was it, Cancers or Scorpios? Anyway, Libra, very kind of similar to that. Now, at or towards the end of the month, we have those two tens, that Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So, and then, for clarifiers, we pulled that Ten of Wands too. It definitely looks like something is cycling to an end, and it really needed to be. Whether it was an old path you were on, an old way of thinking, of acting, and this definitely is hugely beneficial for home, family, your emotional environment, could even be marriage, childbirth, etc. It's definitely the end of whatever this pain and heartache and perhaps betrayal was. There's definitely victory and triumph, and I feel like similar to what it was it was either Cancer or Scorpio's reading, I can't remember. I feel like in this struggle and this process and this growth period, that the biggest fight was internally, was with yourself, in kind of dropping defenses and looking really at yourself and what part you've had to play in your past and what part you have to play in your future moving forward too, particularly in working with another person or other people as well. And there's victory over that. There's victory and triumph over that. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards just to see how this continues to play out, because it looks like, those big growth and learning curves can be kind of challenging sometimes. Let's just pull a couple more cards for the near future, how this continues to kind of play out. The Three of Cups, celebration. Of course, we have Christmas and New Year's coming too, but definitely celebration, connecting well with people you feel very connected with, friends, family, and loved ones. And the soulmate card, soulmate, kindred spirit, best friends, or your romantic karmic soulmate. Definitely enjoying your time there with them. I mean, look at this, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, as we end the month and go into not only the next month, but a brand new year with January 2019. So just a beautiful, beautiful, powerful reading, Libra. So Libra, that pretty much wraps up your reading for December 2018. I hope that you found it helpful and useful. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. And I'll get back to you just as quick as we can and set something up for you. I do love and romance, of course, relationship compatibility readings, reconciliation potential, career, work, and finance, as well as investment readings. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in all the main areas of your life over a 6 or 12-month period, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And while you can do them at any time of the year, anytime you want to, they seem to be particularly popular around this time of year as we're ending one year and going into a new one. And gift readings as well. A lot of people like to give the gift of a personal reading for friends, family, and loved ones during the holidays, so something else to consider. And I also do channeled messages from past on loved ones as long as there was a strong connection. So that pretty much wraps it up, Libra. I will be seeing you all again in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. Excuse me. And until then, take care. I hope to see you back here again soon, and blessings always. Bye-bye.